They go play action here on first down. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they'll bring him. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side.
Goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. This is taken around the 12. Punt. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he roams across the 20 to the...
Keep the defense off balance.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that.
And he can't get rid of it.
He's accountability, and a sack resulted.
On 2nd down, Wilson being chased out left. And here's Wilson. Dancing to his left.
Oh.
And this is Justin Hardy deep for Atlanta.
They got Justin Hardy back there.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Right here, right now.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
Actually, no.
3rd and 2. Now Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the... They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Yeah.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman.
It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to fight his way
up yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Good grab. Yo.
Your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And they'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get blown up.
And to find the ones that are going to work, and when they find them, they'll keep coming.
And that'll be held in by the tight end. It's Hooper.
Linebackers was supposed to be his own coverage.
I'm surprised it was like, yo,
it was supposed to be his own coverage.
He was just wide open, but what happened was they drew in Calvin Ridley. Like, they just went after Ridley. Just left him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they weren't supposed to go that way. Because I'm like, yo, why would you leave all that open space right there in the middle?
And he usually comes through for them.
Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tags on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Matt Bryant. Well, he's like a most clutch kicker you ever had.
That drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays, and the end result is a touchdown. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You see what I mean? Like when I was trying to do that, yo,
just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
19. Hey, over here. Check 26.
On first down, Wilson. And it's hauled in. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past face mask. Quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh, that was
8 on 2nd and 10.
Hey. Be ready for
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he can't find any.
Hey, over here. There. Hey, over here.
Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. Oh, it's a touchdown. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And all the way in, touchdown, Sam.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I really thought you was gonna bring pressure right there, so I was like, yo, I gotta get the fullback out of there to, like, at least get the check down.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there.
I was like, yo, if I, like, I gotta get the check down.
Oh, shit. Pull back and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
That boot, man. Oh.
This is taken at his 4. And nice
Yo,
work on
the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Wow, he really picked the block up, bro. Like, come on.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Just what you
each and every time, won't you?
Ryan now off the bootleg. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and they bring this one back. Touchdown.
I don't know how the fuck he fumbled.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with the football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job
to increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team. Maybe get him back into the ball.
Oh, good grab. Oh.
In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. On 2nd down, Ryan. A minute 59 to go in the first half.
What the?
Goodman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll roll him out right. And he rifles one incomplete. 7. Again on 2nd and 10.
Shit.
It's Ryan.
I fucked that up. Damn, I fucked that up.
Working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Oh, shit.
On the screen, this is Coleman. And they'll work it inside.
Against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
What the fuck, man?
2nd and 10 now. Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. Just shy of the 5 at the...
A lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open
Oh,
field.
get the fuck in there. Oh, shit.
Touchdown Falcons.
How do you break containment?
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Fuck.
And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
Good shit.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they?
Damn.
Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series,
And I did not even account for
whatever.
that,
But they
like,
finished in
at
the
all.
first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
The sad part was I was trying to keep him inside, like,
Good. And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
good boot.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Down, four down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And they work this well upfield across the field. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And now it's second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Gotta go. 14. Fair.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He's going to air one out.
Good grab.
Look at
Damn
the
it.
rocket, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
No way in hell. Undefeated.
Final play of the first half.
Yeah, he
barring a
did.
penalty,
Because I didn't even think I was going to catch up to it.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They will be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his right. He's going to
what the fuck?
One that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Bro, he literally just launched that shit.
Have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, so maybe a second half tone set.
The wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the bootleg, Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Deion Jones coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away. Because I'm going to use aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boot. 24. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Ryan.
Oh,
Screen pass, that's complete. And he'll
Man, get the fuck
midfield.
out of here, man.
Right at midfield at the 50. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle.
Good pump
And he
fake.
will have the 1st down.
How'd you do
as
that?
He gets this to the 47. Well,
Oh, he
they
pump
gained
fake.
4 down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
I ain't had time to pump fake.
Let me see.
Yeah, he definitely did that on his own.
Yeah, he sold it too, because I was like, oh shit. Like, I thought he was throwing the slant route.
You've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Flush to his right.
No! I didn't mean to. Come on! I was trying to slide, man. I'm so fucking done with this game. I hit square to slide. Get the fuck out of here, man. Dumb motherfucker. Stupid.
Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine. Throwing now, Wilson. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 3rd down, that's Carson. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
They go play action here on first down.
Is that a blitz?
In there to get it for his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bro, he is a horrible third down running back.
About the 11. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Absolutely
He may
horrible.
be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Third and long. It's Wilson alluding to pressure right.
Bro, what the fuck? I can't control that? Are you serious?
He was throwing it.
Different pass rushes are
Bro,
designed
that shit
for different things.
retarded,
Sometimes you
bro.
want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
I swear I remember them having it in your ring.
Yards of punt as he gets this away.
Whatever. Appreciate it.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The interception.
Horribly delayed.
Just continue to build. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
Yeah,
Hit does occur.
I just don't get it.
Getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brian pulled that.
Bruh, the delayed reactions on this shit is retarded. There is no reason I'm having this much trouble running simple plays. Like, these plays are so simple, and yet I can't control the fucking quarterback. Like,
to go now as they come up on second down.
Yeah. Call my email. Tell my brother come in.
They run it with. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot
Man,
of time
can you
off
bring
the
some
clock
forks,
between
please?
plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Right back to him on first down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case,
and this will be caught. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
that's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
This is Carson. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wilson on second down, being chased out left. And Dixon over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, Wilson going to keeping the pressure right.
Wow.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Wow. He really jumped that.
Get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Back to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman.
I told you it was not meant to be. I told you.
And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Nah, he definitely turned around.
Let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on.
7
and that was
turnovers.
taken away from them by their own
I had
mistake.
never in my life.
Opportunity squashed. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. It's caught right side, Dixon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right.
Yeah.
Got the completion,
Yours.
but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
Yes.
couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Wilson. And incomplete.
Wow, he dropped the
there.
ball.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I did not.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On third down, it's Carson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They run for it with Carson. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Oh, man, that was some call right there. The game in the balance. They run for it on 4th down, and this has been the story all game long. They've been the ones that come up with the big plays when they've needed them. And that last one,
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brooks Reed able to drop him for a loss of 4. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive.